G'day, welcome back to Dad versus Son, and as you can see, we're going on with Combat Commander. Yay! We're going to be playing a scenario 13 this time, Tussle at Maleme. So we're still in Crete. So the situation is near Maleme Airfield, Crete, 21 May 1941. Captain Van Etten's parachutists had been in many chaotic skirmishes with Allied forces in and around Maleme Airfield since the airborne landing on Crete the previous morning. His forces were thin. His forces wearing thin, he decided to temporarily reassemble in the high ground to the south. As it happened, elements of the 5th New Zealand Brigade had decided to cross those very same hills in an attempt to withdraw southeast of the airfield for a future counterattack. Van Etten's depleted company attacked and surrounded a platoon of withdrawing New Zealanders belonging to the 22nd Battalion, unaware that more were fast approaching. So, dun, dun, dun. As you can see, we is in 1941, as we said. The VP marker is in the VP marker is in the 3-axis space. Time track is 06. Troop quality, they're both elite. The Allies have 4 orders, Axis 3. Allies attacking, the Axis defending, and the Axis has the initiative. The only objective chit is W, which gives exit points are doubled. The Axis control all objectives, as we can see. Allies will set up first, Axis last, and Axis get the first turn. So, special rules. The Allies have to place 6 guards squads in the 1 space on the time track. And then they may choose to place any number of their leaders and or weapons in the same space. And the rest of them have to set up within 3 hexes of the J1 road hex. And the Axis forces must set up at least 4 hexes away from J1. So let's just grab something. Here we go. J1. Okay, over there. Second, only the Allied player may gain exit VPs. Any German unit that leaves the map for any reason is eliminated. And, of course, the Commonwealth player uses the British deck. So, here is our area that we have to set up as the Brits, and the Germans have to set up at least 4 hexes away from there. So, troop-wise, the poor old Germans have got Lieutenant von Carsties, Lieutenant Laubach, and 6 parachute squads. That's it. We start with Lieutenant Lyndhurst, Sergeant Hawes, Sergeant Casey, 3 guards, 2 LMGs, and 2 light mortars. So what I'm going to do is going to take Sergeant Casey, and I'm going to take the 2 mortars and 1 LMG, and Lieutenant Lyndhurst. And they're going to be the follow-on force. Okay? So they're all on turn 1. And the reason for that is to stay within the situation report. So seeing as it says that Van Etten's depleted company attacked and surrounded a platoon of withdrawing New Zealanders. So, this is sort of a platoon. And then the rest of the company and battalion is coming up behind. Okay? Right. So, let's see. We have to set up within 3 hexes of the J1 road hex. Within 3 hexes. So let's have a look. I'll set this up and then I'll come back and show you what I've screwed up. Rightio, back again. Okay, so J1, the Anzac forces had to set up within 3 hexes, 1, 2, 3 of it. So I've put Sergeant Hawes here with 1, 2, 3 guard squads with 1 LMG. So, like I said, I'm taking them as being the lead force, the lead platoon. So they're scouting ahead. So the primary point I've got for Lieutenant Castes is here on objective 3. And he has a parachute squad with him. And then within his zone of control, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 other parachute squads. And I've set them out in this way to stop people just running down the road, being able to just come through the scrub here, this brush. So we've got a stopping point. And the same with being able to come around this way. These two can always move around here. And then I've got Lieutenant Laubach and a parachute squad over here to keep an eye on this area to stop people trying to infiltrate this way. And again, like I said, if they want to follow this down here, then these parachute squads can come through. Okay, so that's my cunning plan. That can go away now. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, British are attacking. They get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Germans defending, 4 cards. And first go is the Axis. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. They have a rout, a command confusion, a fire, and a command confusion. Okay, not a great start. Right. So they can see, but the maximum range they've got is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nobody is in line. Nobody is in range at the moment, or anything else. So they are going to get rid of the 2 command confusions, and they're going to keep the route for the spray fire value, and they're going to keep the fire card. And they'll take 2. Okay, the Anzacs have got an advance, which is great, a route, which is net, a fire, which is always good, a move, another advance, and a command confusion. So I think what we shall do in the first instant is we are going to move for our first order. So of course we're going to activate Sergeant Hawes over here, and he is going to go with this one first. 1, and they're out of range of everything. 2, and they're out of range of everything. 3, 4 to there. And then these will move together and go 1, 2, 3. Sorry, they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. Okay, now are they in range? Yes. Are they in a line of sight? And the answer is yes. So they're in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're in line of sight. And they would be firing, if they fired, for 7. Plus 1 is 8 for the elevation. Minus 3 for the hindrance. So they'd be firing for 5. Is it worth it? Let's have a look what else they got. Recover and another fire. So yes, they are going to. So the Germans will fire. So that, as we said, they'll fire for 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 3 is 5. Plus 10 is 15. So damn good start. And the sniper is at D3, which is way over the other side of the board, away from anybody. So it does nothing. Righto, so what do the Anzacs have, if need be? Rout. They've got a light wounds. They've got a concealment. Okay. So let's see. What would they be hitting for? 15. And this one is 7, 8, and 9 to there. Nine. He's got 15. Okay, we'll go with it. So 9 and 4, 13. He's hit. And then again, whoops, sorry. 9 and 10 is fine. Okay. So they're not going to go any further at the moment. And then this bloke's going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of range. Okay. What else do they want to do? And the answer is they can do absolutely nothing other than try and rout themselves, which would be a pretty silly thing to do at the moment. So that's the end of the Anzacs' turn. 1 card for them. We're back to the Germans, and they have a recover, a fire, and a rout. Okay. So again, if they tried to rout us, it would be an 8, 9, 10. So that would be a 10. Do we really want to do that? The answer is probably no. So I'm going to keep the fire and the recover. I'm going to get rid of the rout and get 2 cards. And we're back to the Anzacs, who have a rout, advance, fire, advance, command, rout. Wow. Okay, so let's get rid of a rout and a rout and what else are we going to get rid of or do here? I think we'll get rid of the command confusion. No, we'll keep that at the moment. Okay, so we'll get 2 cards back for them, and we're back to the Herman the German with his fire and recover and fire and rout. So how about we fire? That'd be good, wouldn't it? So he's going to use this fire order here. He has nothing else that can work with it. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. So it's 5, 6, 7. And 1 is 8 for the elevation. Minus 3 is 5. Plus 10 again is 15 because he's a poo head. Okay, what have we got this time? Nothing. 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 So all we've got is a light wounds effectively that we could use. But I don't think we will. Okay, so use 8, 9, 10 into here. Plus 4, and he is dead. No! So do we want to do that? And I would have to say the answer is no. Poo. Okay, so we're going to use light wounds on him. So that comes off. And we grab an elite team. And I believe it comes back chewed up a bit as well, like that. Okay, and they get 1 VP, so they're up to 4. And then we've got Sergeant Horrors here, who's going to go for 8, 9, and 5 is 14, which is not enough for him. So is there anything else I can do? No, and no. So he's hit as well. Okay, hang on a tick here. Ah! He's jumping around. Must be in agony, the poor bugger. Sorry about that. Back again. Okay, so we've got Sergeant Hawes, and he's been wounded, jumping around the place in agony. And we also have poor little elite team here that's been hurt as well. So what else can we do? And I think what we might do is just, we're going to use this route simply to try and use up the card. And if we're lucky, we can get rid of these people as well. So we're going to try and route this guy first. So it is 7 plus 1 is 8. And we get 8. So he's suppressed. Or he will be suppressed, and we have a sniper. So we'll just leave that there. And the sniper is at J3, which is right here. So it does nothing. So this guy is suppressed, and then we have this one, Sergeant for 10, and we have 7, no good, but we have an event, which is, you may remove 1 mines or wire. Well, there are none, so that was a waste. Okay, so they can do one more thing, but they only have a fire and recover left, and I don't think they really want to recover the Brits. So that's it for the Germans. 2 cards back for them. Over to the Anzacs. Okay, so we have a fire, advance, command confusion, advance, command confusion. Okay. So, I suppose we could try and advance to the rear. That's about all we could do. And then hopefully get a recover at some stage. Because otherwise we are going to die in the bottom really, really fast. So we are. We are going to advance to the rear. So we all advance back 1, like that. There we go. We have advanced to the rear. And that is all we can do. And we're back to the Germans with their fire, recover, move, and artillery request. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the move to start with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this gentleman here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to prep up there for hopefully at the change of turn. He'll get the dig in, which we can place up here. And then we have this wonderful bit of ground that's covered. And I can always move Lieutenant Carsties up there to help as required. And if need be, pull these other ones over. Right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have nothing in range. There's nothing to recover, nothing to fire, and that's it for the Germans. And we go back to the poor old Anzacs who have fire, a fire, a recover. Yay! So we're going to do that first. So let's try and recover Sergeant Hawes, who is sitting there for 9. Minus 1 is 8. And he recovers. And then we get rid of this. So we have this guy here who is 7 plus 1 minus 1. So he's, whoops, he's on 7. And he recovers as well. Beautiful. Right. So now what do we want to do? We have fire, fire, command confusion, advance, and command confusion. So we have a range of 7, 8 here. Coming up here, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he could hit it. So that would fire for 3, plus 1 is 4, minus 1 for going uphill is 3. Now, again, he's firing up here, so he's not going to be going through this stuff. This is not going to hinder him at all because he's firing above it. That is my reasoning. So he would shoot up there for a 4. So what to do? Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to fire for our second order. We're going to use what? Anything? That'll do. So we have 4 plus 8 is 12, and he's sitting up there for 8 and lots, and he has a sniper as well at L7, which is down here, so it does nothing. And I think that is exactly all that the Anzacs are going to do. Poor old Kiwis are doing it tough at the moment. Okay, so Germans, fire, recover, artillery request, and fire. And they have nothing in range. So what does they want to do? I really don't want to get rid of the recover. I don't really want to get rid of the fires. So do I get rid of this card? That is the question. Which is more important? And I would have to say at the moment, keeping the fires and recover is more important, so we'll get rid of that one. Okay, and we're back to the Kiwis, who have an advance, a fire, 2 command confusions, a rout, and a recover. So, okay, I think what we will do is we're going to get rid of the rout and the 2 command confusion cards and get 3 newbies. Okay, Germans have fire, fire, recover, and rout. Jesus Christ. Okay, they're going to get rid of the rout. So, I know there's not much happening here, but again, the Germans don't have to do anything. All they've got to do is sit there, fat, dumb, and happy, and the Kiwis are going to have to come to them, okay, at some stage. Because the only way the Kiwis are going to get points is to kill the Germans, which means they're going to be in range, or get off the map edge. So the Germans are quite happy to just keep rocking on. Okay, the Kiwis have recover, fire, advance, command confusion, rubbish, and rubbish, because they can't use any of these actions. So they're going to get rid of those 3. And go 1, 2, 3, and we're back to the Germans with fire, fire, recover, and look at that, a rout again, which they're going to get rid of. Well, we're getting through the cards, if nothing else. Okay, Kiwis end up with a second fire, command confusion, and a 3rd fire. God almighty. Okay. Righto. They're going to advance. So they're going to advance into here, like this. This guy will advance into here with them, seeing as they can now, and this guy will advance to here. And they are still out of range of everybody. And there is nothing they can do. So they'll get a card back. Germans, 2 fires, recover, and command confusion. So they'll get rid of that. Brits, more rubbish. So they'll get rid of that and the command confusion and get 2 new cards. You can see where this is going, can't you? Okay, Germans, get a move. Okay. So what they are going to do is they are going to activate Lieutenant Carsties. Okay. And what they're going to do is this parachute is going to move into here. Like that. As the first thing. Do they wish to fire is the question. And the Brits currently, well, the Anzacs currently have 3 fire orders or actions. So they are going to use one. So this is the one they're using. They're activating Sergeant Hawes and his horde. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are all in range as such. So this guard's unit is going to be the primary. So we have 6, machine gun for 7, guards for 8, minus 3 is 5. And that's all we're going to do. So it's 5 plus 7 is 12. Not great, but better than nothing. Okay, and here's 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 13. Just made it. Okay, so the next guy that's going to move is going to be this gentleman here, who is going to go 1, so no line of sight. Still on 1 because he gets his freebie, and then he'll go 2 to there. And geez, that's close, isn't it? Let me have a look-see. No, there is no line of sight. It clips the trees. Okay. Ripper. So he's fat, dumb and happy there. Okay, the next one to move is this gentleman here. And he is going to go 1 to there. And then he's going to go 1 to there. And then he's going to come over here, like that. Then Lieutenant Carsties is going to go 1 at 2 to there. So we have still all this. And then what do I want to do with them? I suppose we could have shot into here if we wanted to, couldn't we? It's only for a 3, 4. Yeah, we can do that. A 4 plus 6 is 10, and he's safe. Righto. And then, yeah, Carsties moves down here. And he moves to there. And that will do, I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the Germans are finished. And we're back to the Anzacs, who have recover, advance, move, fire, fire. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to advance again. And we will advance to here, all together now, like that. And this young fellow will advance to here, like that. And that is all they can do. They'll get their new cards, and we are back to the Germans. 2 fires, a recover, and a recover. Okay. So this gentleman is the... well, what do we got here? Dun, 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 dun. This gentleman can see him, but he doesn't have range. So this is the only one that can actually fire. And if he fired, he'd be firing for 5, which is wonderful, but it's -3 down to there. So it's only firing for 2. So what's he do? What does he do? I think he's going to have to do it anyway. Okay, so he's firing for 2. He's got nothing else to help. Oops, throwing it away. So we have 12 into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's got more of a chance of hitting here than he has here with all this crap. Okay, so 12 into here. And this bloke is on 8. And he's hit. Rightio. He's suppressed. Right. And he can't do any more. He'll get a card. And we are back to the Anzacs who have recover, move, fire, fire, recover, command, confusion. Okay. So this bloke can move 4 at the moment, which I think is good-ish. So what we're going to do is we're going to move. So the first guy that's going to move is Mr. Guardsman here. He's going to move to here, like that. And the Germans are going to go, "Oh, let's fire." So they do. Ta-da! So again, they're shooting for 5 into here. So it's 5 -3 is 2 into here. And they have nothing to help. So 2 + 11 is 13, which is pretty damn fine, really. And this guy is sitting here for 8. And 6 is 14. And then he's going to go to... Now, if he goes to there, they're going to see him. If he goes to there... Well, he can... So, either this one shoots or this one shoots. So this one's the bestest. So he's going to shoot 5 into there. And he is going to use hand grenade. So he's going for 7 into here. +10. He is peeved. So he has 17. And we have 8 in here. And that's it. 8 and 5 is trouble. So he's hit. Like that. And then this guy moves and he goes to here. And this guy shoots again with 5 into here. So for 2. +10 is 12. And this guy is 8. And 7 is 15, which is wonderful. And the event is Hero. Place Smythe in a friendly hex, rally up to 1 broken unit. Okie dokie. So we'll get Mr. Smythe here. We shall put him here. We shall rally this unit. Ta-da! Just like that. And then we shall move this unit into here. Like that. And he will shoot again. 5 into here. And he will use hand grenades again. So it's 5 plus 2 is 7 into here. And we'll do this one first, who was moving. So we have 7 plus 7 is 14 for him. Yay! And we have an event. Yes, the event was Reconnaissance. Your opponent must reveal a secret objective. There are no secret objectives. Okay, so we're hitting in here for 14. So we have 7 for this one. Plus 9 is safe, and the sniper hits at N6. N6 is right here, so I'm going to hit him. Like that. Okay. Then I'm going to move this gentleman here, and he's going to go 2 to here. This guy can still shoot. He's only shooting for 3. Against there is 3. So it's a 0, so he can't shoot. So that's for 2. That's for 4. And then he will come forward for 1 to there. What else do we want to do? Okay, so we have moved. The only thing we could do is recover, but that would be a bit of a waste at the moment. So we'll call it quits there for the Anzacs. And we are back to the Germans. And the Germans have a fire, and that is it. So they're going to use it. So they're going to use this fire. This guy will shoot for 3 into here. Plus 9 is 12. So we have 7, 8. He's safe, and the event is reinforcements. Yay! So we're going to get 8. Let's see what we have. 1941 for 8. So we have Sergeant Foyle, a weapons team with an LMG, a guards squad, a line squad, and that's it. Okay. Let's get Sergeant Foyle. I think he's going to be more helpful than anything else. And I love that show, Foyle's War, as well. So, even though it's about copper. Sergeant Foyle, where are you? Going to be the bottom one again, aren't you? Yep. Somebody should do a thesis on bits and pieces, because every time you want them, they're somewhere else. Okay, so I'm going to place him along my map edge. So I'm going to put him right there, like that. Right, now we're shooting in here for 12, and here's 7 plus 1 is 8. He's safe. And we have 9 plus 1 is 10. And he is safe for 13. And that's it for Herman the German. 1, 2, 3, 4 for them. And we're back to the Kiwis, who have 2 recovers, 2 fires, a command confusion, and command confusion. Okay. we are going to fire. We're going to use this order. We are going to use marksmanship for a +2. And then we are going to let's see what we got first. So that will be 5, 6, 7, 8. +2 is 10 into there. That'll do. So 10 plus, hang on, plus 11. Oh, but he's got, no, I don't want to shoot with him because we'll end up with the hindrance. So yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, and marksmanship is 2 is 10. 14. Oh well, better than Newton. And he is 8, 9, 10. And what do they have? Nothing, 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 and nothing. 10 plus 6, 16 is wonderful. They're fine. Okay, what else do I want to do then? That's it for the Brits. Get 2 cards. We're at 41 minutes. We'll go to 45 and call it quits there. Okay, so we'll have one more turn for each. So the Germans have fire, move, move, fire. Okay. Geez. Okay, we're going to do a move. And what we're going to do is we're going to move Lieutenant Cassidy's back. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 into there. This parachute is going to come back as well, and it's going to go 1, 2, it's still out of line of sight, 3, 4, 5 up to there. Do I want to bring him back? He would go 2, which he can't do. He's only got a move of 1. So no. That'll do. Okay, so Germans have had their go. They get 1 card. Right, the Anzacs have got 2 recovers, a fire, a command confusion, an artillery request they cannot use, and a rout. So I don't want to fire at the moment. I can't move. So the only thing I could do is try and rout, or I get rid of cards. And I think what I shall do is I shall get rid of cards. So I'm going to get rid of rout, command confusion, and artillery request. Get 3 new cards, and that's it. We will stop there and come back with the next video. So, yeah, a little bit of movement, but yeah, not too bad. So, hope you're enjoying. Let me know where I've screwed up again, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye for now.